with the upcoming digitalization taking over the world for the past few years, it is our time to talk about our own progress regarding to the topic of AI. Today's second motion is this House regrets the massive involvement of AI in the professional workplace, for example, recruitment, decision making, managing, and etc. And this House is standing proudly for the opposition team. We'll be dividing into three main topics. One, the background of an AI. Two, the justification of professional workplace using AI. And three, its effect towards society. The goal of an AI was to build thinking machines that could simulate human cognition, including abstract reasoning, problem solving, and language comprehension. Or to simplify, its existence is to help and balance our life with day-to-day tasks. The government team can say that AI with professional workplace is an odd combination. However, that isn't the case for the opposition. The government team has tried to also convince you that AI is a machine, therefore that they cannot think rationally because they lack emotions. However, for us, yet again, because that they're a machine instead of a human, doesn't that make them much better at making rational choices and decision making? Indeed, they lack emotion, but for us, that's much of what we needed. Having emotions could actually make decision making biased. According to the University of Zurich, strong emotion often create biases by coloring of how information is perceived and recalled. For example, people tend to remember information that matches up to their current mood. How can we simply call that fair? Well, when having to decide something, of course, there will be biases. Either we do it consciously or unconsciously, because we're humans. Of course, we're bound to make mistakes. That's where AI comes to play. To further justify the usage of AI, one of all is which AI has been consistent and when it's making its choice. AI ensures that decision making are made to be used with the same standards every time, avoiding fluctuation due to human mood, fatigue, or even distractions. This consistent evaluation improves fairness and reliability in workplace decisions. 2. AI can identify bias patterns. Well, the sole purpose of an AI is so that they could simulate of how a human is thinking. Therefore, they can know how to solve that challenge itself by identifying the biases pattern. Now, this house also wants to analyze a much greater, bigger problem within the society. Though the affirmative team has stated that they have regretted that for using AI for professional workplaces, it doesn't simply show in which part they have regretted. For the meaning that meant feelings of sadness, disappointment, or even remorse about actions taken, the word doesn't mirror its action. See, how can we feel regretful? Because when our own government uses AI to promote propagandas, public services, national programs, and more. Indonesia has been the fastest country that has adapted to the adoption of using AI for professional workplaces. Even recently, Kemendagri has even pointed out that we have 28 innovations to utilize AI for public services. So we have instead gained more success by using AI rather than having losses. Well, to simply, AI has affected the society, whether you want to digress from the fact or not. By using AI, the productivity and efficiency of a worker has immensely increased. AI are able to do repetitive tasks so that it could free the employees to focus on more high values, creative and strategic work, and creating workers in this environment to also more focus on their priority scale efficiently. This shift boosts overall productivity And as this house said in the very beginning, AI is here to help to make our life more easier by helping what can seem to be a heavy task into a task that can be solved more quickly. Therefore, this house believes that the affirmative team has failed to understand the purpose of an AI and has completed its goal for the opposition team. Thank you.